guys, how are we doing today? And welcome to another episode of SeddzSayz. Now, today's music video reaction is a bit of a blast from the past for me. Obviously, as you well know from watching this channel and having me on social media, I've been working as like a promoter, a booking agent, a band manager in the music industries for nearly 10 years now. I started booking shows when I was just 14 years old, and we're going way back with this band that we are featuring today. This was a band who were one of the first ever bands that I worked with, and they have just made a comeback. They've dropped a new single, which was released on June the 6th, and I'm feeling very nostalgic, I am not going to lie. The band that we are featuring today is a band called Severenth. Now, I have in my hand here a promotional copy of their 2010 album that was sent out to me before I booked these guys for a charity festival I organised in 2012. Now, Severenth are a Chester-based metalcore. They're from the Cheshire area. They kind of sound a bit like bands such as Killswitch Engage, Il Nino, Korn. It's very new metal, very old school new metal. Bits of groove thrown in there. It is really cool. But like I said, back in 2012, these guys approached me. They sent me this CD and they said, would you consider booking us for one of your shows? I was working at a venue at the time which was called Trader Jack's, which was a biker bar in my hometown of Chorley. And I was putting on shows in the function room above the pub. It was a really cool little venue, and it kind of kick-started the whole interest in the music industry that I have today. And I've actually managed to find the original poster for this festival I organised. It was called The Day of Rockin'. Cheesy, I know. I organised it with another local promoter. It was the first time I co-promoted something. I'd done a number of shows before that, but it was the first all-dayer/festival I ever put on, and Severenth were indeed one of the bands that played. I'm just going to read out the lineup because it's an absolute blast from the past. You'll recognise some of the names. Smith and Kitten played on there. Obviously, they went on to be, members of that band went on to be in Bigfoot. Death Trip played, who were a cool death metal band from Chorley. Ascalon, who are still going, like a new wave of British heavy metal band / power metal band from the northwest. No Man's Legion, who were the first ever band I managed. Severenth, obviously who we're featuring today. Footprints in the Custard, who we all know and love. Fire in the Empire, who were probably Chorley's biggest band at that point. Dekesis, who we have featured on the channel before. And Shades of Avalon, who were a Viking battle band from the Chorley Preston area. It was an absolutely banging lineup for £4, and it all went to charity. It was a wicked day. I remember we were moshing so much in that function room that a chandelier fell from the ceiling downstairs and smashed, and the owners were okay with it because they made so much money on the bar that day. It was an absolutely incredible all-dayer. But yeah, we are checking out Severenth today. Their brand new single is called God's Game. Now, I did know that these guys were making a comeback. I believe it was about 5-6 months ago, if not longer. They said they were coming back, and they've been playing shows all across the northwest. But these guys were absolutely wicked back in the day. This album is phenomenal. If you can get your hand on a copy, I know they've just recently re-uploaded it to Spotify, go and listen to it. Songs such as The Question, Cover Your Mouth, what was the other one called? Two Mirrors, all absolutely banging anthems. So I cannot wait to check out God's Game today. From the looks of it, looking at their social media, they are pretty much still the same band. I think there is only one member, which is different, which is... Yes, Jack Summers is now in the band, but everything else, all original members, so I cannot wait to check these guys out today. Anyway, I've been rambling for some time today. Let's get straight in there. This is Severenth with God's Game. Let's see how wicked this sounds. Oh, absolute riff, man. Oh. Reminds me a lot of like the riffs from All That Remains, the guitar lines especially. I remember Pete Bailey, the vocalist, had such an incredible voice. His stage presence was wicked as well. He had these like huge dreadlocks back in the day. I remember like 14-year-old me just like kind of staring up in awe as he'd play, and I was like, wow, that guy is so fucking cool. Oh! Such a wicked scream as well, man. His vocals remind me a lot of God Forbid. Really, really cool. Ooh. It's bands like this that are keeping like the old school new metal sound alive. Putting a bit of a modern twist on it, but they are absolutely wicked. Pretty well produced as well. I know they are obviously quite a small band in the grand scheme of things. And they just say here that it was recorded and mixed by Paul Williams at Altitude Recordings. Not done a bad job at all with the production, really. Very chunky sounding. I like it. Yeah! Like I said back in the day, these guys were all about the riffs, and they have still got it. Oh, just breakdown after breakdown after drop after drop. These guys should have made it big back in the day, and I was so gutted that they didn't. Hopefully this time round they're going to get the recognition they deserve, because this is an absolutely wicked way to make a comeback. Oh, come on, here we go. Woo! I like that. Spicing it up a bit, man. That's really cool. Ugh! This drop reminds me a lot of like modern day Parkway Drive. Very huge sounding. I like that. Ugh. Yeah, the riffs as well. Very reminiscent of Severenth era Parkway Drive. That's really cool. I am really hoping that these guys have got like an upcoming album or EP coming out. Still using like the same style of logo as well. That's cool to see. Very similar to the old logo. Wicked. So yeah, that was Severenth with their brand new single, God's Game. And like I said, it is a comeback single, because those guys used to smash it back in like 2010, 2011, 2012. And I was so happy when I got to work with them. I was a massive fan when I was 14 years old, and I'm a massive fan to this day, because that was wicked. I do listen to this album quite a lot still. I mean, like I said, Two Mirrors was such a wicked tune, and every time it comes up on shuffle on my iPod, I'm like, oh my god, the nostalgia is real. If you did enjoy Severenth, I will link all of their social media down below so you can check them out for yourself. Like I said, these guys were wicked back in the day. Like, they played the likes of Wacken, they toured America, they played like the Hammerfest and the Hard Rock Hell road trips multiple times. I really hope with this resurgence that it's going to be the thing that kind of springboards them. This needs to be the thing that gets them noticed, because they were robbed of that back in the day. They truly were robbed of it back in the day. Anyway, that will do it for this episode of SeddzSayz. If you did enjoy this video, then please hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with everything SeddzSayz related. We will see you guys tomorrow with another music video reaction. In the meantime, have a good evening and stay safe, folks.